Hi, hello, welcome back. And yes, you read the title correct. I think Marvel Phase 4 is very much lackluster. It's really not good to me, and this is just my opinion. I'm gonna voice my opinion, and I will let you guys know what I think about Marvel Phase 4 overall in the MCU. Now, this video will contain some spoilers for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, so if you haven't seen it, please click off right now. But please be sure to leave a like on this video. Also, subscribe if you're new. Now, I do consider myself a Marvel fan.
So that was a fucking lie.
No, but seriously, I actually do consider myself a Marvel fan, even though I do like half of the titles that they put out. Let's go back to where it all went downhill for me, and that is WandaVision. Yes, I really did like WandaVision at first. The first couple of episodes, I like how different it was, actually showcasing early sitcoms. I like that aspect to it, but it went downhill with the last 3 episodes. They actually have filler episodes. Why you have filler episodes in already limited series? And also the way they treated Monica Rambeau, they made her to a mammy, literally standing in front of them imaginary kids just to get shot, even though she didn't even know she had those type of powers that could go through her. That makes no sense. And actually, it actually comes up in another Marvel film on how a black woman is treated, but we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about it. But moving forward, I really didn't like how it was written at the end. I really do like, though, I like Scarlet Witch and Vision journey throughout the whole series. And also, I really think the real big reason that I really don't like Phase 4 is just come down to the writing. I feel like a lot of people are making excuses for Marvel. And this is just my opinion. Because it has connectivity and is building up a story. Obviously, they're building up to Secret Wars, but like I was saying, I feel like you guys really make, well, some people, I'm not gonna say everybody, really make excuses for Marvel. But if it was DC doing the same thing, you wouldn't give that same grace. And let's talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I was super excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier because one of my favorite Marvel movies is Captain America Winter Soldier, and I was like, oh, this is going to be the next level. I cannot wait for this show to come out. It came out, yeah, it was bad. Super bad. I didn't like anything about it. Not even the first episode, not even the last episode, the middle bridge of the episodes. I hated all of it. But anyway, moving on to Loki. With Loki, I did like the first episode, but lost me in the second half and towards the ending. Again, I don't understand you having a limited episode series and you have filler episodes. That doesn't make sense at all. That whole running to, I guess it was like a Pompeii-like thing, was a filler episode to me. It was very much a filler episode. You could have had something else going on during that time, and it was just super bad. And this is just me talking about a series. And I believe the next title was, well, actually that came after this was Black Widow. If you're gonna have a Black Widow film, first of all, make sure that your star is actually interesting in her own movie. Yelena Belova literally overshadowed Natasha in her own movie. It was Yelena Belova's movie. It could have been so much more. And don't even get me started on Taskmaster. Look, I have no problems with you gender bend characters or race bend characters. However, make it make sense. That was clearly a male body double throughout the whole entire film. It was clear as day. You wasn't fooling anybody at all. The actor literally just put out his face when the movie came out. So it literally didn't make any sense. But we're gonna move forward. I talk about Loki, I talk about Black Widow. Let's get to Eternals. I was relieved when they finally did something brand new. However, when they tried to do something brand new, it turned out being boring. Yes, I felt it was really boring. I really didn't like Eternals. I think it could have been so much better. I don't know how you make, Madam Manipulation boring, but it made it happen. I honestly feel like either Fastos or Athena should have been lead. I think that would have been a very great story that way to me. It was just too much going on, but not a lot going on at the same time, if that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. But moving on to Spider-Man No Way Home, I thought it was a great movie. You guys know how I feel about Spider-Man in the MCU. I really didn't like that pretty much his whole identity was tied around Tony Stark, Iron Man. I really didn't like he was basically Iron Lad or Iron Boy, whatever you guys want to say. But it just didn't do it for me. He's not my Spider-Man. Tom Holland is just not my Spider-Man, and that's okay. But I thought it was a great movie. But moving forward, let's move over to the TV. We actually got Hawkeye. I actually have no comment on this show. I have no comment. I didn't enjoy it at all. But moving on to Shang-Chi and Legend of Ten Rings, I actually really did like this film, even though I feel like it does really follow the standard Marvel formula film. But I really did enjoy it. I really did like the characters in it. I like the CGI was really great to me, in my eyes. But yeah, moving on, I feel like the next one was Moonlight. Again, great actor. I really did like Oscar Isaac portrayal as Mark Spector. But him as Steven, he was annoying. I didn't like him one bit. I really didn't care when he fell off the boat. Spoiler alert, sorry guys. But yeah, I really didn't care for the show overall because the pacing, I feel like I probably would have enjoyed it better if I would have binged it, but I still would have problems with the story overall because it was just rushed at the end of the show. It wasn't good, and that's okay to voice that opinion. But moving forward to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, this is where we'll get spoilers from. I'm not gonna go over everything. This is not my review for it. I do like the film. For a director's point of view, I actually rated a 7.5 out of 10. But it's a lot of negatives in here. Again, it has script problems. It actually kind of redid what they were setting up for WandaVision and Loki. In terms of Wanda, because she enslaved we can talk about that. I forgot to mention this. With WandaVision, she literally enslaved a whole town and she gets away with it. I really did have a problem with that in WandaVision and now in this as well. Even though I really did like Wanda as a villain, she is determined. This is what we want from a villain that really don't care about nothing. Again, my frustration with this movie wasn't from a directorial standpoint. It was actually just because of the script. I think it's a huge problem with the script. I think it should have been revised when the director changed. I wonder if it did change. I don't know what was going on. I heard there were a few cameos that got cut on the cutting room floor. No, it did not include Tom Cruise as Iron Man. But I don't know what was up with it. But it could have been a lot better, in my opinion. I really did like the film when Sam Raimi directed it because it is a horror movie. I did jump a few times, which I really do like. But like I mentioned in the early part of this review of Marvel Phase 4, I have a problem with how they treat black women in these medium. In this movie, we got to see a black woman. I don't know her name at all. I don't think they ever even said her name. Apparently, her and Wong are in a relationship. And when is Wong go get a sorcerer update on his suit? Who knows if he ever does. But anyway, she ended up sacrificing herself for Wong just to say, not even 5 minutes later, that there's another copy of the book. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all narratively for the story at all. I really don't understand why Wanda just didn't go for the book of Shanghi to begin with. Even though she just destroyed the book, she should have just went for the book of Shanghi. She could just permanently replace herself with another version of herself. You see what I'm saying? Like, that should have been the main focus for the story. In my point of view, I feel like it should have been better. I don't know. And don't get me started on Illuminati. Well, dang, that is another example of how they treat a black woman as well. Captain Marvel, she really died way too easily. We actually seen a lot of what she can do in What If. Of course, this is a different Captain Marvel, but she had the same powers. And she was literally getting hit by Mjolnir and she was fine. But she died by debris in this film. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Overall, I think this phase is just not for me. Just give me my X-Men and I'll be happy. And again, don't really know why Charles Xavier died so quick, even though that the Astral Plane is literally his battlegrounds. Like, he dominates in there. He dies that quick. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys feel about Marvel Phase 4 in the comment section down below. Again, this is not me bashing Marvel. Of course, they're gonna make tons of money. They already almost at $500 million with Multiverse of Madness, which that's really, really good for the film. But I just wish they can be better. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like on this video. Also subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
What we want.
Shut when you think about it.